I've been thinking a lot lately about how I should have married that fine lady Nancy Pelosi. She's got to be the hottest woman in the entire world. Bernie Sanders is going to be jealous when he sees me on a date with Nancy Pelosi tomorrow night. Oh shit, man, I shouldn't have said any of this malarkey.
Hey guys, it is Tom from Team TMS here, and today I am joined by the one and only President of the United States of America, Joe Biden.
Hey Tom, it's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yep, no problem at all, Joe. So throughout this interview, I'm not going to ask too many political questions or anything. I may ask a few questions about your opponent and maybe a bit about the upcoming election. So this interview's mostly just going to be about your personal life and that kind of thing. So is that all good, Joe?
Do I get a script for this? I haven't done an unscripted interview in a long time. Where's my pills? I'm feeling too sleepy to do this. Where the f*** are my goddamn pills, Jill? Jill? Sleepy Joe needs his pills. You there, Jill? Oh yeah, I forgot. Jill's out playing bowls. Son of a goddamn I can't find my goddamn pills anywhere. I'm going to have to be off my meds for this interview. Let's just get this malarkey over and done with.
Okay, so already off to an interesting start, I see. So tell me, Joe, what inspired you to become the President of the United States? Did you ever plan on becoming president when you were growing up?
To be honest with you, Tom, I don't have a goddamn clue how I got here. Most of the time I can't even find my way around the White House. And you expect me to remember that crap? Come on, man. Ask me something I do know.
So you don't even remember how you became president?
Don't give me that smart-ass remark.
What?
I'm 81 years old, man. For all I know, aliens landed me here. Wait until you're 81 years old, then you won't think it's so funny.
Okay, so on the topic of your age, you said you were 81 years old, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So theoretically, if you were to win this election, you would remain president until 2028, and by then you'd be like, what, 85 years old? So how do you think your health is going to be by then? Do you think this is going to affect your election campaign at all?
Look, here's the deal. I'm aware of my age, and to be honest, I'm starting to get a little peeved off at everyone reminding me of it. At the end of the day, all I need are my daily injections of magical pistachios, and I end up feeling like a kid again. What's important to me is that we don't let that big orange clown back into the White House again. Honestly, by 2028, I probably won't even be able to walk or talk. By the way, I'll probably just sleep in my bed all day and eat ice cream. I might as well be in a coma at that stage.
So, if that's the case, then why are you running for president again?
Well, jackass, as I said before, I'm going to do everything in my power to stop that crazy orange son of a from getting into power again.
Wow.
I think you know who I'm talking about. I just want to rip that blonde hair off his orange head and light it on fire.
Wow.
And hey, speaking of blonde hair, have I told you the story of my leg hairs?
Your leg hairs? I don't believe you.
Well, back in 1962, I used to be a lifeguard at a pool in Wilmington. I was the only white guy there. Anyways, I used to sit out in the sun all day, and my leg hairs turned blonde in the sun. And all the kids used to come up to me and rub my legs to see the hair stick up. Do you like ice cream?
Do I like ice cream, did you just ask?
Yeah, what's your favorite flavor?
I guess
Because I like chocolate chip. Let me tell you, man, there's nothing better than sitting out in the sun with a big goddamn bowl of ice cream. By the way, sometimes I can go between chocolate chip and cookies and cream. Sometimes I just can't make up my mind, so I just put both in the same bowl. Do you prefer cones or bowls? Because as a kid I used to prefer cones, but now my hands get all gooey, so I only really eat ice cream from bowls.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Joe. You seem to be going off your rails a bit. So just to get back to the topic at hand, you said the main reason you're running for president again is because you don't want Trump back in office?
Who said anything about Trump? I was talking about Boris Johnson, that lying dog-faced, no-good pony. But no, I love Trump. He was great on The Apprentice and Home Alone.
Wait, did you just say you love Donald Trump?
Oh yeah, me and Trump are secretly good pals. I invite him over to the White House all the time for spaghetti. Man, my wife Jill can cook one hell of a spaghetti bolognese. Me and Donald cover the walls with it and slide our mouths across the walls to swallow the spaghetti. And after that, we take a nice long bath and submerge ourselves in the spaghetti. It's an experience like no other.
Well, so that's what you do with Donald Trump when he comes to the White House. You cover the walls in spaghetti.
Oh, dear God. I'm off my meds again. My administration is not going to like this.
So, on this very topic, there's been some concerns over your mental capabilities. There's been some
Ding
videos...
dong song, we will, wow. Hey, dingling, ding dong.
Anyway, so there's been some videos online showing you just randomly walking off the stage just for no reason in the middle of someone's speech. And it's happened multiple times too. What's the deal with that?
Listen, man. Here's the deal. Everything's going to be fine. I know I'm old as I know it would be more ideal to have a president that's young and cool and hip or whatever the kids say these days. But the fact of the matter is, it's all going to be just fine. So calm down, man. Just let me cook.
Right, but you still haven't explained why you just randomly wandered off the stage.
Can I tell you a story, man?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Okay, let's have some story time with Sleepy Joe. When I was a young boy, every now and then my mother would feed me magical mung beans for dinner. I used to say to her, "Come on, man, I don't want those stupid mung beans." They were disgusting. But I ate them anyway. You know why? Because if I ate all the magical mung beans, I would get chocolate chip ice cream for dessert. So I used to eat every last mung bean. And my mother would give me a pat on the back and give me a big goddamn bowl of ice cream. So just remember, at the end of every magical mung bean tunnel, there's a light full of ice cream that will melt your goddamn socks off.
Okay, but how does that relate to...
Will you shut up, man? Move on to the next question.
Okay, so what do you get up to in your spare time? Like, what do you do when you've finished all your presidential duties for the day and you're not covering the walls in spaghetti?
𝗂𝗲𝘁𝗲𝗱. These questions are hard, man. I'm not used to not having a teleprompter to read from. Come on, Joe, you've got this. M spaghetti. Yeah. Oh, I forgot what the question was. What was the question, Tom? What was the question, Tom?
What do you do in your spare time?
Oh, right. Here's the deal. When I'm not throwing frisbees out my window, my wife Jill and I like to play a board game by the name of 𝗙𝗱𝗁𝗁 Sunny Delights. The rules are simple. I slide my head through a mask and Jill turns a handle. But I've got to watch out because at any moment a trigger could be released, leaving a big surprise in my face. If I don't dodge the pie and it hits me in the face, I lose.
Interesting. So, is that all?
I've been thinking a lot lately about how I should have married that fine lady Nancy Pelosi. She's got to be the hottest woman in the entire world. Bernie Sanders is going to be jealous when he sees me on a date with Nancy Pelosi tomorrow night. Oh, man, I shouldn't have said any of this malarkey. I hope Jill doesn't find this interview. She's going to give me an ass whooping. Anyway, the fact of the matter is that I get around.
Well, you really weren't joking about being off your meds. So I think it might be best if we cut this interview a little short, so I'm just going to ask you one last question. So tell me, Joe, what do you have to say to anyone aspiring to be the next president of the United States?
My fellow Americans, we live in a land of opportunity. Anything is possible here. You better believe that if you dream it, you can achieve it. So here's the deal. If you want to go out and order 500 goddamn cheeseburgers and stuff them full of chicken nuggets, you go out and you goddamn do it. If you want to buy a gun from aisle 11 at Walmart, you go out and you goddamn do it. If you want to paint an American flag on your truck with bull horns while wearing a MAGA hat, you go out and you goddamn paint that truck. I don't give a horse's ass. If you want to be president, then go out and run for goddamn president. We live in a land of opportunity, folks. My name is Joe Biden, and I love ice cream. I like to say words. That sounded pretty smart, am I right? Nancy Pelosi is fine.
Well,
take that Bernie, you clown.
Actually had
Where's my
potential of
pills?
being a
Oh
pretty
man, I
decent
can't wait for
speech.
Jill to feed me my chocolate chip ice cream after this.
Then I remember he doesn't have his teleprompter.
I need my meds. Wonder if Jill is back from bowls. Big Joey needs his daily intake of ice cream. What the hell am I even saying?
Okay, you can
We
stop
need to
now,
build a
Joe.
big-ass goddamn wall up in this place. Oh wait, no, that's Trump's thing.
Joe, you there?
I'm just trying to sound cool and hip. Make America great again and good luck in your senior year. MAGA, 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 MAGA. Well, wait,
Joe?
that's a Trump thing too. I've got to
Boss
give
up,
it to the
Joe.
guy. He's got some pretty good catchphrases. What the hell does Build
I'm
Back
gonna have
Better
to
even
kick him.
mean? What a crappy goddamn catchphrase. Let's go, Brandon,
I'm gonna
folks.
have
If
to
you don't
kick
for
him.
me, then you ain't black. 𝗂𝗽𝗱𝗁𝘁𝗲𝗱.
I just kicked him, guys. Wow. Just wow. He was really off his meds, wasn't he? I'm just speechless, guys. That was the President of the United States right there. I'm not trying to be biased or anything. I'm going to try to get Trump on at some stage, but man, he could not answer a single question there. Just like and subscribe, guys. Good grief.